Yoshi-san?
So far, so good. How about you?
Oh, wow. That's really wonderful to know. I'm also doing great today. Thank you very much for asking. But before we start, let me ask if you can hear me and see me well today.
It's no problem. Thank you.
Oh, wow. That's very good to know. So how's the weather situation in your place?
It's cloudy and very cold. And
Still very cold.
Yes, cloudy and sometimes rains with the forecast says that.
I understand, but it's your happy day today, right?
Oh, yes. So, I like last day, so I drink and chat and play shogi. So that's a nice day today of me.
Wow. So you're really looking forward to this day. Aside from your happy day, are there other things that you might do?
I have a lot of hobbies. So I practice English sometimes. And recently I play the English game. So this is a vocabulary game. So then I'm so good at English vocabulary. So then I advanced that kind of game. So
wow, that's nice.
It's very fun. So and some part of the collecting the characters number one in Japan to me. Yes. Yes, very fun.
Wow. That's awesome. And you mentioned before that you also like writing. So have you been writing some articles or some stories lately, Yoshi-san?
Recently, I write, yesterday I write some book reviews. So in Japan, there is a very big prize for novels. So it's Akutagawa novel and Naoki novel. So it's a very big, and twice in the year they are selected excellent novels. So then recently I read that novel. So then I'm so much impressed, moved. So I write my comment for my essays homepage. So.
I think that would be nice because you were able to give your own feedback about the novel, which is very popular currently.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then thank you very much for telling and also for joining my lesson today. And I really wish you a happy Thursday and hope it would be a very relaxing yet enjoyable one.
I will. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Yoshi-san. And for today, we are going to discuss the topic from Conversational American English, Lesson 5, Concentrating and Paying Attention.
Yes.
Okay, so please look at exercise 1. You are going to describe the picture as much as you could, please.
Okay, in this picture, I can see the one middle-aged Caucasian businessman sitting on the chair. He has one paper of document on his right hand, and he gripped his glasses on his left hand, and that left finger put on his temple, and he concentrates on to read one paper of document. She is wearing the white shirt and red necktie. He has short hair, almost buzz cut, and he has a thick beard. And in front of him, there's a very old type desktop PC. Maybe the more 5 decades ago model. And there's a keyboard and mouse and telephone, newspaper, etc. So location must be his office, and beside of him there's a latched windows. So that window has transparent glasses, and out of the window cherry blossom bloomed, and pink flowers so beautiful, and it's a very quaint office. I believe the background, it has something historical background. That's all.
Oh, wow. Thank you for giving me an impressive description. So, yes, you've mentioned that this man is very focused on the document, right? So, how about in your case, Yoshi-san, when you were still working before, have you been very focused when it comes to computer and also looking or watching at the document at the same time?
Yes, sometimes I have to concentrate so much because I used to be a computer programmer. So the programmer always thinking something slow and try and errors are normal. So that if we have errors, we concentrate how to resolve that problem. So sometimes I read some document to solve that problem.
I understand because your job is really difficult, so you need to find ways to solve the problem easily.
I think so.
Okay, thank you very much. And let's now move forward to exercise 2 as we are going to read the dialogue. Please do the A part first.
Okay, listen to my instruction carefully because I can only tell this to you once.
Should I write it all down? I'm afraid I'm forgetful.
No, you don't need to do that. It will just listen your understanding. Just listen to me carefully. Concentrate.
You know, I feel like we are doing something clandestine work. You know, like spy work. I'm anxious.
Don't be so silly. So this is a just simple matter of concentrating to understand a rather complicated procedure.
Okay. I think I'm ready.
Good. Now concentrate.
Okay. Let's switch the roles.
Okay.
Let's start. Listen to my instructions carefully because I can only tell this to you once.
Should I write it all down? I'm afraid I'm forgetful.
No, you don't need to do that. It will just lessen your understanding. Just listen to me carefully. Concentrate.
You know, I feel like we are being some clandestine work. You know, like spy work. I'm anxious.
Don't be silly. This is just a simple matter of concentrating to understand a rather complicated procedure.
Okay. I think I'm ready.
Good. Now, concentrate. Okay, do you have a question here, Yoshi-san?
No question. Thank you.
Okay, then let's proceed to exercise 3. You'll be reading the following expressions being used in the dialogue. Then you're going to read the meaning and create example sentences using them.
Okay, clandestine, secret. So about 5 years ago, our government passed some important bills, is clandestine information guard bill. And people and mass communication resent that bills, including me. I think there is a political conspiracy about that bill. So that's all.
Oh, I understand. Then what kind of bill was that, Yoshi-san?
Okay, I continue the next city. So the
Okay.
nonsensical pointless. So the people say so. People, the government says people and mass communications argument is a very silly argument. So there is a prevailing opinion among people that bill must be the hidden aim, fatal defect, because it's no definition. What's the secret? It's a very dangerous bill.
I understand. Wow, thank you so much for giving additional giving additional sentences by using the word clandestine and silly. So I understood it better. So a lot of people was very cynical because it was not clear what the government would like to point out or coming up with that idea.
You are right. So.
Oh, I understand. Thank you. Now let's have the next word.
Complicated, complex, difficult. So the government answer. I continue this topic.
Okay.
Government
Thank you.
answer is a rule. Behind these laws, there is a complicated international situation. So, especially China's haughty behaviors and not say directly, but government says China want to take all raw material around their sea. That's all.
I understand. It's really very complicated. So it's not only Japan dealing with
I know.
type disputes, but also Philippines case.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe you can also connect the word anxious, right?
Okay. And I continue the next answer
Yes,
also
please.
continues. So the anxious, worried, uneasy. Nonetheless, government's answers. So many of the people and especially journalists anxious. So it's no definition what's the secrets, and it's a possible arbitrary interpretation. So near future, the newspaper writer arrested because he reported government injustice. So like nowadays Hong Kong, so the government intrude on rights to know the people. That's all.
I understand. So who wouldn't be anxious with that? We are dealing with our country's territories, and the involved country is China, right?
Yes.
Oh, I understand. Wow, it was really impressive that you were able to connect all the words in this vocabulary review in dealing with the sentences and your examples, which are true to life.
Thank you for your compliments.
Yes, thank you very much to Yashitan. Now let's go to exercise 4. I will be asking you the comprehension question.
Okay.
So, what kind of work do you think the speakers are doing?
I think it's a very special project. It might be a borderline of the legal framework. That's all.
I understand. Wow. Thank you so much for imagining. Now, number two, why is it important to concentrate?
Company need discover his aptitude and his power of memory without note. If that project work might be the borderline of the legal framework, take note become clear-cut evidence. That's all.
I understand. But how about in your case? Was there a time that you cannot concentrate, Yoshi-san?
It's some daily routines. I don't need any concentrate. So then, listening the music time. So not so much concentrate. I'm always I listen the music almost my background. And I'm doing something, another things, and listening music. Especially the listening music, don't know concentrate. Sometimes I concentrate classic music, so that it's just hearing, concentrate that kind of excellent music, doing nothing. So that's all.
I understand. Thank you so much for your explanation. Now let's proceed to number three. How do you react to clandestine work?
So far, I have several times experienced. It's some project before the concrete plans, and my boss consult to me that kind of project. At that time, I'm a little glad. So because my boss perfectly trusts to me, but out of framework or betrays my colleagues, I don't like that secret work. So that's all.
I understand. So at first you were glad because your boss trusted you with such kind of matter. But if it would betray your colleagues, you will not pursue about
Yes,
it.
yeah.
Oh, okay. But were there also some clandestine work that were successfully done?
Oh yes, sir. I some suggest something so that I become a leader of that project. So sometimes, several times. So.
Wow. Then may I ask, why do you need that in businesses or especially at work? Why do you think that there should be clandestine or secret jobs or secret things that you need to do?
It might be there's a merit section, demerit section. So it's open discussion, not get good conclusion. So that's why it's very careful preparation. So clandestine talking, small talking, everywhere, and some kind of open some routes. So and after that we have some proper orthodox board and talking. But before the talking, almost things we get conclusion. in Japanese style.
Okay.
That's all.
Wow, thank you so much. Then, do you like to be a spy? Why or why not?
I don't. I like to see the spy movies like James Bond, 007, but I don't want to be a real spy. And I know the actual spy work is not so brightness like movies. It's a very dim, boring job every day. That's all.
I understand. So maybe it could also be very dangerous. So your life could be at risk depending on what you're spying at, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then are you good at concentrating?
I'm so good at concentrating abilities. So that because I used to be a computer programmer, and my hobbies, some of my hobbies are writing. So that both of field need a very good concentrating ability.
Wow. So I'm glad that your experiences made you concentrate more and you have good ability as what you've mentioned.
I think so.
Okay, now let's do the perspectives. Please tell me if you agree or disagree and explain why. So it is difficult to concentrate at work if you are sleepy.
This sentence is very right. So the concentrate need not only the physical health but also the mental health necessary. That's all.
Oh, yes, that's right. So because when you are sleepy, then you don't tend to focus because you want to go to bed and rest as much as you could.
Yeah. Yes.
Two, is it easy to concentrate at work if you really want to pay attention even though you have personal problems?
It's depends on the personal problem. A little annoying, not disturb my work, but so much big problem maybe disturbed continue my work. But it's also depends on the problem. So the very important job because our system get emergency program. So as soon as we must repair. So that at that time I concentrate on just work beside my personal annoying.
I understand. Wow. So that would really mean that you were able to control your emotions.
It must be so. It's needed. So yeah, I think so.
Oh, wow. That's very difficult. But I guess when it comes to work, it could also help, right? You try to forget your problem even for a little while because you tend to be more focused on the job that you are doing.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so then we are all set with this lesson, Yoshi-san. I'm glad we were finished ahead of time. So we just have a few more seconds left. Do you have any concerns or clarifications so far?
Fair to your background, a beautiful field.
This one, actually it's in your country. So it's Shikisai no Oka. So it's in BA Hokkaido.
Hokkaido, I know. So Furano, maybe.
I understand. Well, because Hokkaido is one of my dream places to visit. So I was not able to visit this far when I was in Japan. So maybe in the future. So when I searched for Hokkaido, this picture appeared from the internet, so I chose it as my background today.
Yeah, it's recently the Hokkaido is a very popular place about foreign people.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so thank you so much for joining my lesson, and I really hope you can spend a wonderful time today. Take care always and be healthy.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.